Hello friends, it's that time of year again. Though this video is coming out remarkably close to Christmas, I actually started finding myself in the holiday spirit much earlier this year. In November, we got a huge snowfall, and I think it kickstarted my Christmas mood. I felt like decorating and watching Christmas movies, and I started getting really excited to plan out my baking list. Usually I like to wait until December to start doing Christmas stuff, but then I always end up feeling rushed, like there just isn't enough time to do everything that I want to do. So this year, when I got that feeling, I just leaned into it, and I'm so glad I did, because I have had a truly wonderful month. And I hope you'll get yourself a nice holiday drink, pull up a cozy blanket, and join me. Yeah, I got a smart TV. I think it might be the smallest one that they make, because bigger isn't always better, especially when you have a very small living room and you're sitting very, very close to that TV. You don't want to lose your eyes. Why are the pipes being so pipey? I don't actually know if you can hear that, but I can. So yes, thank you to the Black Friday deals, because our last TV was from 2002. Could you tell? 'Tis the season of consumerism, and I am not immune. I do try to be intentional about my purchases though, hence replacing a TV we've had since 2002. But with that in mind, I hope you'll indulge me a bit as I do a bit of a holiday haul, just some of the things I've picked up so that I can use them for this Christmas season. In case you don't know this about me, instead of buying gifts around Christmas, I like to make assorted treat boxes. So a lot of the stuff that I get is baking related, and so I went to HomeSense, because there's no place like HomeSense. And by no place, I mean no place is dangerous for my wallet. We're gonna start off strong. This year I got these. Now, I've been really curious about embossing rolling pins for a while now, like a few years, and I really love the idea of having a printed cookie instead of just decorating it with icing. I'm not sure if these are going to be cut deep enough. If you look at the holes, I'm not sure if they're deep enough to make a lasting impact, but I thought I'd give them a try anyways, and then I couldn't pick between all these patterns, so I got all three. Hopefully they work. But if they don't, the other idea I had was cookie stamps, and I found these. I got this kit. It comes with a couple of cookie cutters, which I don't really need, but I'll make use of, the handle, and 2 interchangeable stamps. I don't really care about the one that says Merry Christmas. I really just wanted the snowflake one. So I'm hoping that if the rollers don't turn out, that these will do the trick. Another thing in the category of cookie forming, I found this snowflake brownie mold. I don't know, I think I got a thing for snowflakes. Now I know these are typically meant for you to pour a liquid batter into it, like brownies or cakes, but I thought, what if I could bake cookies in them somehow? I had this image of shortbread cookies, and I want to see if I can either use them to shape the cookies and freeze them beforehand and then bake them, or bake them directly in the molds. I'm gonna run a couple experiments and see what works. But I thought that would just be a pretty way to shape a cookie. Also at HomeSense, I found this beautiful like jar thing. I don't know, it comes with a wooden lid, but it has like a rubber seal around it, so you can use it to store your cookies or ingredients, or you can just stand it and use it to put your wooden spoons in. I don't know, all I know is I really love the pattern on it. It's kind of Nordic, and I really, really like that style. I also found these beautiful baking cups. I just love cream and gold. I don't know if you can tell. And I thought these would be great. You can either bake in them, or you can use them as a little cup, especially once I put things in the boxes. Sometimes I want to section them off so they're not falling all over each other, and I thought that these would be really good for that. Speaking of boxes, oh boy, I went to the dollar store and I found boxes. boxes. The dollar store is usually where I go looking for boxes. I am always worried I'm not gonna have enough stuff to fill up a box, so I get a smaller box, and then come packing time, I'm trying to jam as many cookies I can into this teeny tiny box. So this year I decided, let's just go bigger. And when I saw these, I thought the pattern was just so pretty. It comes in red as well, so there'll be variety. Then right next to them I found these snowflake loot bags, which I thought are just so pretty. They're a little Ziploc bags, so that might work if you have something that you really don't want to touch other stuff. Or they could work for my current plan, which is I'm gonna bring a platter of cookies to an event, and at the end I want people to be able to take like whatever leftovers they want, and I thought it'd be really cute to bring little treat bags for them. So also, in the name of cookie storage, I found this beautiful cookie tin. Oh, there are so many things that have like big cartoon Santas and elves and things that seem a little bit juvenile to me, and so when I find something that seems a little bit more elegant, a little more, I don't know, just pretty, it makes me really happy. This year I'm kind of going overboard with baking, and I thought it'd be also really nice to be able to throw extra little treats in there around to add different colors and textures. So I thought it'd be really nice to get little like foil wrapped chocolates. But what's tricky is I have a lot of friends who are allergic to nuts, so I had to find things that are nut free. Also, that means all of my baking has to be nut free, which is a challenge, but it's fine. It's worth it to not kill my friends. I thought all hope was lost until I found these. I had heard about Andy's chocolates, but I had never actually seen them in stores. I found these at Canadian Tire, actually. And you can see through the back window, they're covered in like a Christmassy foil wrapper. And because it's tradition, and I always got them in my stocking, I got the little chocolate gold coins. And last but not least, the only non-baking related thing I got was him. This is the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen. I don't know if he's supposed to be a porcupine or a hedgehog. I've decided hedgehog because I like that. But his face is so sweet, and I needed him to come home with me, so he's gonna go on the tree. And with that, let's get to baking.
The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh my gosh. I'm just getting ready for bed, and I can see it's snowing out. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Okay, this might have backfired because there's so much snow. They seem to have put fences around the park. There is a winter wonderland in there, and I want to get to it. We found a way. It's a little slippery, but we've got this. snow keeps falling off the branches, but I want to pause here for a second. Oh, my ears are getting cold, so I'm gonna put on my hat. I can't believe how beautiful this is. I can't believe I just saw a beaver. Okay, we're about to get so dumped on. You're not seeing it, but it's happening all around. Let's go. I don't think I have words for how beautiful this is. In the winter, eventually I get so sick of the snow because it just turns into this gray slushy mess. But when you see it like this, bright, white, just crisp and beautiful and fresh, I'm so glad I live here. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Oh, my butt's about to be so wet, but I don't care. Wait. That will keep my bum slightly drier. So, this here, man, I've really been going ham on the cookies, and I've still got some left. I hope you're not bored to death of me sharing with you my cookie baking process, because that is really almost entirely what I've been up to this season. I've gone to a couple of Christmas markets. I've had some Christmas movie nights. The thing that Christmas has really come to mean to me is cookies and candy and chocolate of all kinds, but specifically making things for people. I really found that, I don't know, those are the kinds of gifts that I really like to receive and to give, because stuff takes up space. And when I had to move a few years ago, I realized just how much stuff I had. And like, I feel like I got off track. Oh yeah, no, I was thinking about how when you're a kid, Christmas feels all about presents. When you're no longer just getting all these toys, it kind of stops feeling like the magic of Christmas. And you kind of have to learn to create your own Christmas magic as an adult. And for me, baking has become my key into that. But I really want to know what other people do. Like, what do you do as an adult that makes Christmas feel like a magical, special, and wonderful time? Because let's be honest, for a lot of people, Christmas also comes with a lot of emotional baggage, and it comes with a lot of sadness. And I think, how do I say this? And I think that contradiction is inherently part of what this season is about. I guess to get really personal, I'm not a religious person. To me, what we call Christmas, I celebrate as more of like Yule and winter solstice. That's a big part of it. For me, this time is about it being dark and cold and really dark, and bringing in warmth and light and life through greenery, through lights, through candles, through friends and food, bringing warmth and light and goodness inside into your life and holding on to it, like keeping a flame alive to prove that you're going to make it through that long night. And that's why we have Christmas trees and lights and candles and hot chocolate and movie nights and a lot of sugar. It's a way of saying we can survive this, we can get through this. Even the absolute longest, darkest nights, we're gonna come out the other side. So I think if you're feeling really sad this Christmas, just know that even in your longest, darkest nights, if you hold close to the people who you love and hold close to the things that bring you warmth and light, you're gonna come out the other side. And what's more, you're going to come out the other side because I'm telling you to, because you have to, because I love you and you better stick around. I just wish I had hot chocolate right now. I could really go for a hot chocolate, like a candy cane hot chocolate.
Christmas I'll forget, don't want it to be just me. I don't need another pretty gift, I don't even need a tree. 'Cause all I ever wanted was a single dream come true. And darling, that's you. No one turkey or a fire, I couldn't bear cold white snow. Shining lights all sparkly in the dark, but who am I gonna hold? Christmas I'll forget. Don't want it to be just me. I don't need another pretty gift. I don't even need a tree. 'Cause all I ever wanted was a single dream come true. And darling, that's you. No one but you. I only want you. I only want you. I only want you.
After a couple of weeks of having the colored lights on the tree, we decided to change them out for white lights and finish decorating with some beautiful silver and gold ornaments and tinsel. And a little bit of pink in there, because why not? And then it was time for me to finally finish off that gingerbread. I started off by trying out the rolling pin. And I was pleasantly surprised that I could see the pattern after baking, but it wasn't deep enough to create the effect that I wanted with the icing. And also my icing was too thick. But either way, I moved on to the snowflake stamp, and I am so happy with how these cookies turned out. They had that icy, crackly look that I was going for. Then I just had to whip up the rum balls with some cake scraps, rum, and raspberry jam, and at long last, the cookie box was complete. After all that preparation, all that was left to do was share with friends and enjoy. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I can't say enough how much it means to me. So whatever you celebrate this time of year, I hope you're surrounding yourself with love and warmth and especially good food. And I can't wait to see you in the next year.